This creepy video was uploaded to the YouTube channel Dede Inoen, where a team, along with famous Indonesian entertainers, goes on a nighttime hunt for creatures lurking in the darkness. At first, everything seems calm and even fun, until something happens that leaves everyone frozen in terror. Watch closely.
Nah teman-teman, ini teh sampo alami ya.
Kecil suka dipakai buat minyak-minyakan ya?
Minyak-minyakan atau sampo-sampoan, warnanya tuh merah tuh kan nempel ya. Apa itu? Sampo alam. Sampo.
Suddenly, a burning mass of fire appears in midair, flashing right behind the group. But the real nightmare was yet to come. They spot a strange figure dressed in red, standing beneath a tree, and decide to approach it, and that's when it happens.
Astaghfirullahaladzim, la ilaha illa anta, subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin. Kelihatan nggak? Tidak. Astagfirullah. Heh, siapa? Blok. Coba deketin. Monyong! Wajar lo! Wah, kuyang setan!
Its head suddenly detaches from its body and shoots upward into the night sky. The team screams in horror and takes off running. To this day, no one knows for sure what that was. Well, except for me. Personally, I think it was just a prank on the entertainers, staged by the channel's creators. But hey, that's just my opinion. A Vietnamese TikToker uploaded a video that's genuinely unsettling. The footage shows him sleeping at home when suddenly, at around 3 a.m., he wakes up with an eerie feeling that someone is watching him. He looks around his room but doesn't see anything unusual. A few days pass, and once again, at the exact same time, he wakes up with the same chilling sensation. But this time, he decides to snap a picture of his room. And that's when he notices something. If you look closely, you'll see something truly disturbing hiding under his desk. And if this story isn't fake, the guy is lucky he woke up when he did. Oh, and by the way, maybe you should take a look around your own room, just in case. The next video was filmed on the shores of Kota Ulu Selatan in Sumatra, Indonesia. The woman who recorded it started filming after noticing something strange in the water.
Nampak. Bukan wadih sih. Kayaknya ya.
The comments under the video are divided. Some believe it's an optical illusion, a school of fish, or even a flock of seabirds. But others are convinced that it's something far more terrifying. And if it's visible from such a distance, then it must be truly massive. Could this be actual proof of an ancient sea monster? In this video, a young mother named Amanda films her daughter playing in front of a glass cabinet. At first glance, it's just a normal family moment, but for Amanda, it's something deeply personal. The cabinet holds the ashes and belongings of her mother, who passed away recently. But then, something strange happens. Amanda didn't notice it at first either, only when she reviewed the footage. For a brief moment, a dark figure flashes across the screen. Amanda is convinced it was her mother. She sees it as a sign from beyond. But other viewers aren't so sure. Some even warn her to be careful. A woman heard her neighbor calling her name loudly from outside her window. It was well past midnight, and the unexpected visit immediately seemed off. Feeling uneasy, she grabbed her phone and decided to record as she went to check. What she captured will send chills down your spine.
ใครมาเรียกดึกๆดื่นๆวะเนี่ยตีหนึ่งแล้วจ้า
Outside her house, her neighbor stood completely still, head hanging low. She didn't move until the woman turned on her flashlight. At that moment, she snapped her head up, and the sight nearly gave the woman a heart attack. But seriously, what the hell was wrong with her face? It was so distorted and terrifying, as if something had completely taken over her body. Was this a real case of possession? Or is her neighbor just a masterful prankster? As always, you decide. On June 29, 2020, the YouTube channel Humanity Interrupted uploaded a strange and eerie video that made viewers seriously uneasy. The guy filming felt something was off and started recording the street outside his house. At first, everything seemed normal until something completely unexplainable happened. Did you catch it? Right near the tree, a strange shadow appears out of nowhere, and after a few seconds it vanishes. And then it happens again. The uploader was so shaken because he couldn't explain what he had just witnessed. He swears it wasn't edited and that there was no one around. If he's telling the truth, there's only one possible explanation. He just witnessed something paranormal. A popular TikTok account recently went viral after posting a bizarre video claiming to show a real captured gnome. Let me be clear, the authenticity of this footage is highly questionable, but I can't deny it's pretty fascinating and creepy.
Es una casita de duendes. Sí, ¿por qué estás aquí metido en este lugar? A ver, pequeño. A ver, sal de ahí, pues no es que estaba muy fuerte, no es que era muy valiente. A ver, quiero que salgas de ahí. Mira, son varios, porque se miran tus cabecitas, mira, son varios.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué
¿Te das cuenta? Son varios duendes.
Mira, mira, mira. Mira, se está moviendo ahí adentro algo.
Con ese
Escucha.
ruido, con ese ruido. Un perro hace como un perro, un gato como un gato. Pero no se escucha así, se escucha como un elemental. A ver, pequeño. A ver, quiero que salga. No estamos ahorita muy retador ahorita.
Mira,
No puedes salir.
se está enojando, se está enojando.
A ver, sal pues.
Mira, se está enojando,
A ver,
Saray.
salga.
Rétalo,
Pero
rétalo.
sigue cenando,
Rétalo,
salga, pues.
rétalo, Saray,
Si
rétalo.
realmente eres un duende, ¿por qué no sales? A ver, tantito.
The video shows a man talking to something inside an old box, and then, suddenly, it responds.
A ver, sal pues. ¿Dónde estás? Sal pues, sal.
Quiero grabar,
Quiero poderte ver, salga.
Uy, uy, ¿escuchaste? ¿Escuchaste?
Sí, es que ahí está.
No manches,
A ver, ¿por
Saray.
qué no sales? Te enojas que te digan la verdad. Te enojas que te digan que eres un duende dañino.
Near the end of the video, for just a couple of seconds, you can see a tiny head with inhuman features peeking out.
Aquí está.
Ábrelo, 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 ábrelo. Mira, mira.
A ver, ven, te voy a ayudar. ¿Sal tú solito? Sal.
Despite several attempts to lure it out, the creature never fully emerges. But one thing's for sure, It's in there, and it's watching. A real gnome or just a well-executed hoax? I think the answer is obvious. Another creepy TikTok video captures a mysterious figure. The uploader was waiting for the last train on an empty station platform when he suddenly felt like something was watching him. He looked around and saw this.
Look at this. Oh my God. Is that a person, bro, or what? Huh? That is mad. Look at that, bro. Is it a ghost or something? I don't know what to say, you know. It's mad. That's actually mad, bro. Nah, man. Pray for the kid, man. Make sure you pray for me right now.
Some believe he had a face-to-face encounter with death itself. Others think it could have been some other paranormal entity. But to me, it's probably just some unhinged dude in a cloak trying to freak people out. But hey, what do you think? I'll be checking the comments under that video to see what people are saying. Popular YouTuber Chamos shared a video from one of his night explorations, and it's one he'll never forget. While driving past a lone house on the edge of the woods, he and his partner spotted a dark, suspicious figure standing under the porch. For some reason, they decided to get out of the car and take a closer look at the mysterious silhouette. But the guys quickly realized this was a terrible mistake. And when you zoom in, you'll see why.
Oi!
Pelo amor de Deus, velho! Chamos! Sai daí! Ô, Chamos! Chamos, não vai, Chamos!
Hey!
I don't even know what to call this, a black witch or some unknown monster with glowing eyes. Either way, they made the right call to get the hell out of there. But the story didn't end there. As they were leaving the forest, they saw the same entity watching them from the trees.
Olha ali, ó! Olha ali!
And as their car passed by, it lunged at them. Damn, talk about a close call. The next video was uploaded online on March 12, 2011, but the footage itself was recorded years earlier. At first glance, the video seems odd, and it's not immediately clear what's happening, but thankfully, there's some context. According to the description, back in 1996, a man named Dr. Jonathan Reed was out walking his dog in the woods when he came across a strange alien creature and a floating black obelisk. Reed claims he took the lifeless body of the alien and brought it home. Once there, he started recording it on camera, only to realize it wasn't actually dead. Let's take a look. As you can see, the humanoid looks completely exhausted, and its head appears slightly damaged. But if you watch closely, you'll notice its eyes blinking several times throughout the footage. Viewers were shocked by the recording, and honestly, if this isn't fake and we're actually looking at a real extraterrestrial, then this is undeniable proof of alien life. A guy from the US named John managed to capture something paranormal while exploring an abandoned hospital. He and his friends went there to debunk the rumors about strange occurrences that had supposedly been happening there for years. But what they filmed is seriously unsettling. In one of the rooms, they stumble upon a creepy mannequin, but in the reflection of a mirror in the next room, something or someone appears, making the group even more terrified. Later, the guys filmed the mirror from different angles to prove that what they saw wasn't just the mannequin's shadow. But after watching this part a dozen times, I still couldn't see anything. Maybe it's just me, though. Take a look for yourself and see if you notice anything. In this TikTok video, a guy shares footage recorded in the middle of the night inside his apartment. He claims he woke up to strange noises, and his first thought was that a burglar had broken in. Clearly nervous, he grabbed his phone and started checking the rooms. What the hell? Did I just see a small child with a voice that's anything but childlike? But where did it come from? And where did it go? This has to be staged. What do you think? Drop your theories in the comments. This creepy and mysterious photo recently spread across the internet, freaking out thousands of people. A strange-looking creature was apparently captured somewhere in a rural area, but to this day, viewers can't agree on what exactly is in the picture. Some say it's just a person wearing an animal mask. Others believe it's some kind of mutant, but personally, I think there's some Photoshop involved here. The next video was filmed by a young guy from Singapore as he was heading home from school late at night. When he entered his apartment complex, he realized someone was following him and tried to lose them.
Apa sah dia? Bapak tinggi ber.
At one point, the pursuer got way too close, making things even more tense.
Oh, sorry. Apa sah tu? Sorry bang.
Eventually, he managed to get away, made it to his floor, and was just about to enter his apartment. But then he stepped into something wet, and that's when things got really weird.
balik kantung telekung kat sini tau. Ay, apa ni?
What the hell is going on? Who was following him? Whose are those strange feet? And what the hell was up with that floating suit? If I were in his shoes, I'd definitely lose my mind. That is, unless he was behind all this himself. A strange video recently surfaced in the Brazilian YouTube community, and no one can figure out what's happening in it. Let's take a look. From what I can tell, the woman in the video suddenly falls into some kind of terrifying state, while her friends just laugh and keep filming instead of helping her, but something tells me she's actually in trouble. Her dilated pupils and convulsions make me think she's either having a seizure or she's possessed. What do you think? A TikTok user named Haunted House recently uploaded 2 short but creepy videos to his channel. The first clip shows someone creeping toward a doorway, moving carefully, as if trying not to startle whatever's in the next room. And the moment the camera peeks around the corner, something seriously weird appears. The second video, dated January 2021, shows a woman standing by the stove, presumably cooking dinner. But then her routine is interrupted by something paranormal. I'm not sure if these 2 videos are connected, but either way, I'd advise that woman to get the hell out of there. This next clip was filmed from an apartment window by a sharp-eyed resident who noticed something strange in a nearby construction site. A tall, thin figure with elongated limbs appeared on one of the unfinished floors before quickly vanishing into the shadows. Judging by the fact that no one else was on site at the time, it seems unlikely that it was just a worker. So, what was it? A cryptid? A drunk security guard? CGI? As always, you decide. A guy named Eric uploaded a truly bizarre video online, claiming it was recorded inside his own home.
Déjalo ahí, déjalo ahí.
If you're confused about what's happening here, let me explain. Most of the kitchen was flooded, but the weirdest part, the water came from a flower vase sitting on the table. The vase was completely intact and hadn't been touched, yet somehow water had spilled everywhere. But it gets even stranger. When the family opened a kitchen cabinet, they discovered water inside. It was everywhere.
Kevin, look, we checked the rest of our dishes, and look, there's water in here. There's water in
Déjalo ahí,
here.
déjalo ahí arriba para enseñarle a Fernando.
Wait, ¿también dices que ahí está agua?
Sí, aquí tenía este agua. Ya me lo eché yo todo en la cara.
It's wet. What the?
Yeah, oh my God, look at Eric.
my.
Inside cups, covering shelves, even dripping from the bottom of the cabinet doors. But how? How is that possible if the doors were closed the entire time? A glitch in the Matrix or something else? I demand an explanation.